Do you feel like women shame each other for being weak in the same way that men do to each other?
For being weak, I say it's a mix, like 50-50.
Definitely. I don't know. I never really see it.
Some women are for the girls, you know?
Exactly.
But some women is not, so you never really know.
Do you feel like nowadays women our dating standards are too high, or do you feel like the men nowadays like the bar is just too low?
Bar is too low. These men out here don't want nothing. They just want the easy way out. Honestly, I'm gonna keep it a buck.
I'm not gonna lie, ladies, you gotta set your standards up because most of the time we do like regular shit and it's like seem like above the bar for certain girls. They very much
literally.
So
like I can take you out on a date and literally they'd be like, oh, I've never been taken out on a date like this.
Nah, we even get a couple of I ain't never had nobody open the door for me, like the car door.
It's actually crazy out here.
Ladies, raise your standards just a little bit, just a tad.
Y'all heard that? Raise them standards. Open the door. It needs to happen. Open the door for you. It's not something that should be like unheard of. Do you feel like the double standards like are a good thing? Like we should have the double standards. They should be how they are, or do you feel like they're harmful?
You trying to get me in trouble on the internet? Do I think that the double standard?
I mean, just tell how you feel, and if people vibing with it, they vibing with it. If they not, they not. That's how you find your people, you know?
Like I hate playing the middle ground, but that's always like I'm a very gray area type of individual. Like there's hella double standards as far as women. Like I'm in a relationship and like some shit. If I would do it, it's the end of it might be the end of our relationship. But if she does it, like that's a whole different conversation. It's like, well, I'm stressed and I'm this and I'm like, damn, you can't be stressed. I can't be emotional. I can't be, so I feel like that double standard is like, it's weird as hell for sure. But like, I don't have no opinions outside of that because I'm probably in enough trouble as it is.
We don't want to get you in trouble. We don't get you in trouble. Do you feel like opposites attract?
Opposites attracts. Yes
like
and no. I can say yes and no in the sense of we can like different things and still, as long as we have some common abilities, that way we can be compatible. But you don't have to like everything your partner likes because you gotta have things that are just, my personal thing that I like, have your alone time. So we have, opposite, like if I like to play games and you like to read books, we can do parallel play and, and be still happy with each other. As long as it's not like something that's making you butt heads like a rivalry or like, negative or cause arguments, because arguments is bad.
Do you feel like women nowadays are becoming more successful than they have been in the past?
Oh, hell yeah. Absolutely. Yes. Like, absolutely.
Do you feel like this is negatively impacting dating nowadays?
See, she got me with the follow-up. I think it is kind of having an impact on the dating scene, but I don't think it should be. I think that's men's egos getting bruised and hurt whenever women are coming into the same space. And so like I said, men like are traditionally in these jobs and spaces or whatever, and then women come into that and they're like, I want the same respect. But then they start understanding the different complexities that come with that shit, and men are like, yeah, it's not as easy as you thought. So it's like you gotta be careful at how you tread with stuff like that, in my opinion. Like I think that it creates a power imbalance, and anytime there's a power struggle, like you could think about it even in like the United States, if it's a power struggle and nobody could pick a side, shit gets bad. Like, and if the woman feel like, yeah, I gotta be making choices and X, Y, and Z and doing whatever for the relationship or like to get a man, then that takes power away from men. But men, like, I think it can be normal, I think, but men gotta take their ego out of it a little bit, because like that's how I am. I try not to be like too like, oh no, I should be the aggressor in the relationship or whatever the interaction may be. Baby, come up to me and tell me I'm handsome. Give me some flowers. I ain't tripping. Like that's how I feel though. She's trying to get me. It's a mental game. I ain't playing. You ain't gonna get me. Look, it's a mind twister. Like